Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to first of all recognize the chairman of this occasion, Ambassador Dr. Emmanuel Ihiguazi, the chairman, CEO of Climax Lubricant. Please, let's put our hands together and celebrate him. Dr. Emmanuel is in the board of Pan-Africa International and a lot more. All protocol duly observed. Africa cannot change except we begin to be serious. The life of Africa depends on us. And we must do everything possible to make that happen. This is the 21st century, and we are all 21st century people. So it is very important that we put our hands together to lift this continent. I want to welcome you specially to this occasion. This is the 11th edition of the Pan-Africa International Annual Conference. We have made an inroads into many countries in Africa. And of course, we are making the continent proud. And on your own little quarter, we want to urge you to do the same. Let's work together for the betterment of this continent. If we work together, then Africa will be great. Africa will compete favorably with the other continents of the world. Enough of lacking behind. Enough of I don't care attitude. Enough of bad governance. Enough of corruption. We must rise up now and defend this continent if we want our children to be proud of us. We have been behind for too long. As a young man, I have taken the bull by the horn to start something that will bring about the emancipation of our dear continent. I am a Pan-Africanist. I love this country, this continent. There is no other continent except Africa. That is where I belong. Therefore, we must all do our best to salvage this continent. Let me stop at that point because we have very prolific speakers who will be here to do justice to the topic we have today. So I'm not going to give a speech, but I'm just giving an exhortation. I want to recognize some of the brands and organizations and individuals that have been behind us and those that came in for the first time this year. We thank you so much and we appeal to you. This is a movement and of course it's not easy. We need everyone's support. I know that all of you will support this movement. I recognize again the chairman of this occasion, Ambassador Dr. Emmanuel Ihiguazi, and the team of Climax Lubricants. We thank you for your support. and we know you are already one of us. And wherever we're going, you're going to be there. I also want to recognize a woman I call my mommy. She has been with us 7 consecutive times. Please put your hands together for Professor Olajumoke Familoni. All the way from United States of America, she flew down to honor this program. Mommy, thank you so much. We appreciate you and we love you. I also want to recognize one of us. He was with us in 2020 at the podium, and he was the chairman of the occasion in 2021, all the way from Ghana, a financial expert, an investor to the core, a UK-trained personality. Please let's celebrate Dr. Charles Dr. Fajro, the chairman CMO of Lumeri Group, all the way from Ghana. I also want to thank and celebrate one of us, a real estate company that have been doing great, providing affordable housing solution to Nigerians and of course Africa. I celebrate and recognize the MD CEO of Aston Real Estate Limited. Let's put our hands together for them. I also want to thank and celebrate the MD CEO of Express Payment Solution Limited and the team, Dr. Mrs. Maki Idowu, who is one of the speakers for today's event. Please let's put our hands together for her. Express Payment Solution, one of the best fintech company in Africa. They were with us last year, and this year they are here. We thank you for your support. I also want to thank and recognize the MD of Papyrus Digital Solution, Dr. Richard Nwanyegu. Please, let's put our hands together to celebrate this organization. I also want to celebrate and thank the MD CEO of Next Gear Homes Limited, all the way from Abuja. He was in Kenya, and he flew down from Kenya to attend this event. Please welcome Dr. Olushola Owomoyela. Please, let's celebrate him and the team. I also want to thank and celebrate the MD of Gross Assets and Properties Limited, Mr. Babashola Oluwaseun. Please put your hands up. Let's celebrate you. Thank you. Thank you for your support, and thank you for coming. I want to celebrate one of us, an indefatigable man, a real gem, a man of timber and caliber, the chairman, CEO of Global Properties and Facilities International Limited, Dr. MKO Balogun. Let's celebrate this great, amazing man. Also celebrates the representative of Mountain, the General Overseer of Mountain and Mountain of Fire and Miracle Ministry Worldwide, who has been on our back for several years. That man of God is indeed a man of God. Is a man that recognized, a man that encouraged young people. Please let's put our hands together to celebrate Professor D.K. Olukoya. Let me celebrate this special man, a man of timber and caliber. He has toured around Africa and beyond. He's a man that so many organizations cry to. He's a man that fact-checks the authenticity of a government. Let me not talk much. Please, let's celebrate with me, Dr. Kola Olugbodi. Please, let's put our hands together for him. We see you, sir. Thank you. I also want to thank all the way from Warri, Niger Delta, Mr. Samuel, the MD CEO of CAS Oil and Gas International Limited. Please, let's celebrate him. Let me celebrate this amazing young talents, very creative, one of the best digital organizations. Please, let's celebrate the Managing Director of Soft City Group. Let's put our hands together for him. We see you, sir. Keep doing what you're doing. I also want to celebrate an Amazon, a man with great reputation, very great man. He is the CEO of Deal Clinchers Raters Unlimited, Mr. Adeyemi Adeniyi. Please, our hands together for him. I want to celebrate because we're talking about innovation and technology in Africa. This great young personality, a CEO, a digital person, an expert in digital solution, the MD CEO of Ethnos IT Solution. Please, let's put our hands together to celebrate him and his team. I want to also celebrate the Managing Director of Lockheed Gardens Properties and Investment, providing affordable, reliable housing solution to our dear country, Nigeria, and of course, Africa and the world. Please, let's celebrate the MD, CEO of Lockheed Gardens Properties Limited. Our hands together for him and his team. I want to celebrate this great organization all the way from Abuja. They were with us in Ghana, and of course they are here. They said to me that wherever Pan-Africa International will go, we will go with you. And I told them, well, we might be in Kenya next year. You know, the decision will lie on the chairman of the 2024 edition. Please let's celebrate the MD CEO of Green Pasture Dynamic Land and Homes Limited. Put your hands together for this great team. I want to also celebrate from Abuja, the MD CEO of Tony Ilori Consulting. Let's put our hands together for her and her team. I want to also celebrate all the way from the Republic of Sierra Leone, this great dynamic professor. He is a lecturer in the University of Sierra Leone, head of department. He is a businessman to the core. He has several companies and is here with us today all the way from the Republic of Sierra Leone. Join me to welcome and celebrate Dr. Ezekiel Duramani Lacour. Please, your hands together for him. Let people see you, sir. Can you put your hand up or stand up? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I also want to celebrate and thank our own. He is a trained UK person. He is based in Sierra Leone, in Africa. Almost all countries in Africa. He's a businessman. He's an insurance person. Of course, a reinsurance person. Please, let's celebrate with me, Dr. Bello. Please, your hands together for him. He came all the way from Sierra Leone this morning to join us in this event. You're welcome, sir. I also want to thank and celebrate these special people all the way from Ghana. They were with us in Ghana, in their own country. They showed us love, they supported us. Please, join me as we celebrate the Managing Director of Adom City Group, all the way from Accra, Ghana this morning. We celebrate you, and we thank you for the love. They were with us in Ghana, and of course, they are here again. Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. I also want to celebrate in our midst the CEO of Eat and Go, Domino's Pizza, who is unavoidably absent. He called me this morning and said to me that I'm down with malaria. I don't think I can stand up to talk, but his team are here. He is an Australian, and he has been with us in 4 consecutive times. Please celebrate with me Mr. Michael Patrick, the CEO of Eat and Go Limited, and the team will celebrate you. I also want to celebrate the MD CEO of Advanced Microfinance Bank. I received a call from him again this morning to tell me that there is a lot of traffic at the Long Bridge because their head office is located at Ibadan. So they are stuck on traffic. And he's a white man, Mr. Gayton Dubachi. We celebrate you if you're watching us live. Please, let's put our hands together for him. I also want to recognize and appreciate the presence and the team all the way from Benin City. All the way from Benin City, Nigeria. Princess, Dr. Mrs. Rosemary Osula Unku Atu JP, and the team of Rosula Foundation. We celebrate you and we thank you for coming. I also want to celebrate our own. I had to recognize her the last, and they say better soup na money killer, right? Our own, the indefatigable wife of the Oni of Ife, an international businesswoman of repute, a great philanthropist. She has foundation that has touched lives across Africa, not just Nigeria. Please permit me to recognize, to thank, and to celebrate Her Royal Highness, Olori Dr. Ambassador Omolola Akindoyin Ogunwusi, the wife of one of the most respected traditional ruler or monarch. The Oni of Ife. If you go down, you see Oni of Ife, isn't it? We all know him, isn't it? Even those in Kafancha, if there's a place like that, when you say Oni of Ife, they say we know him. So please join me as I welcome her to this history-making event of Africa, and we thank you so very much. I will not go, I have a speech to give, but because of time, I want to just subject myself to recognizing those who are supporting us, while I leave the speech to those who are going to do the speech making. They are going to be the keynote speakers, the executive speakers, and all of that. So I thank you very much, and I want you to do something for me. This one is for me and for Nigeria. Rise up on your feet and put your hands together as you celebrate yourself. You are indeed a special person. We celebrate you, we love you, and we say thank you very much. I also take cognizance of the Royal Highness that flew from the United States of America, in Beninua, where I school. I thank you so much for coming all the way from the United States of America to grace this occasion. And all of you, please rise up and put your hands together for yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Africa must be great because of us, me and you. It must start from here. So I invite you for the 2024 edition. We have not decided the country where it will hold. The Sierra Leone person is bribing me. He said this must come to Sierra Leone. Sir, the chairman will decide. And also, the guy from Kenya is also saying this must go to Kenya. But we will decide at the cost of time. So thank you, and please sit as a king and a queen in the house. God bless you all.